Non-toxic cooking is really important in my kitchen, and that's why I lean to cast iron. Today we're going to talk about the workhorse of the kitchen in the Dutch oven. I'm going to show you some of my favorites, why I like them, and help you pick one that's right for your kitchen. Join me inside and let's get started. So let's start this out by taking a look at my collection. Now obviously this is not every Dutch oven that's on the market. There are plenty of other ones that I don't have. These are just the ones that I own, and I can give you a really great review on what I've used. So let's start down here on the end with my Smithy. Smithy is made in the United States. That's completely made in South Carolina. These are heirloom pieces. This is the kind of stuff that you keep for your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren. It is an investment piece. It has a beautiful, they're so heavy. It's about 14 pounds for this one. It has a beautiful handle on the top that will be oven safe. And you can see inside the lid it has these ridges. And what these actually do is allow moisture to drip down from the lid and back into your food so that when you're braising or cooking something for a long time, that moisture stays inside the pot. You can see how beautiful and smooth the finish is inside this. It's practically non-stick. It will need a little bit of additional seasoning, but not a whole lot. And like I say, these are completely American made. So if that's something you're looking for, this is your pick. These run, like I said, a bit of an investment at $295 each. This is a 5.5 quart Smithy. It's the largest one they make. Next, we're gonna look at Mycroft. Very loved, very well used. You'll have seen this one on the channel a lot. Technically this is a braiser because it's shorter and wider and it's made for slow cooking. It has a few of those dots in the lid that you can use for dripping moisture back down on sides. You'll notice on the inside here it's much shinier and smoother than the Smithy was. That's because this is enameled in porcelain. This is a little handier if you're worried about things that are sticking. You do have to watch with enamel cast iron that you don't heat it empty without oil or anything like that in it for too long, because this porcelain can crack. If it cracks, it's still fine. As long as there's nothing chipping off in your food, you can continue to use these forever. Now, the drawback to this one, it heats wonderfully. It does a great job. I bought it at Aldi for $30, and I've had it probably a decade. And I don't know where you can get another one because Aldi likes to do closeout deals. So I have seen a couple of these on eBay. They were really expensive and much more than what I paid for it originally. So that's the drawback to that one, is can you even find it? Next, we look at our Cuisinart. I have had this one for about 16 years and it shows. It's been very loved, very well used. The benefit to one like this, Cuisinarts are typically made in China, if that matters to you, but the benefit to one like this is that they're really, really easy to find. You can get a Cuisinart at Home Goods, usually on deep discount. You can find them at Target. You can get them on Amazon. They're just everywhere. But I want to show you what happened to the enamel in this one after many years. This is what you just call love. So you'll find that on the inside, everything just really gets worn down and rougher, and it loses a little bit of its luster. If it bothers you that this light inside enamel, looks like this, then opt for one that has a darker interior so you're not having to fuss with that so much. This one runs on Amazon about $129 if you were to buy it full price. You can get them, like I said, Home Goods. You can find them for about $60. They're a good investment for a few years. Eventually you'll probably need something else. It does not have any of the drip rings or any of those things inside the lid, so it might lose moisture a little bit faster than some of the other options here. Then we're going to look at my Staub. I'm going to tell on myself because this one's my favorite. This is actually smaller than the others. All of these are 5 or 5.5 quarts. This one's actually a 4 quart. And these are made in France. Staub does a wonderful job of making some of the most amazing cast iron I've probably ever used. You'll see these little dots in the inside of the lid, again for the same purpose of retaining moisture. Staub actually claims that their cast iron will retain 10% more moisture than any other cast iron on the market. I don't know if that's true, but I find myself, it's got a little bit of leftover something in there, I find myself coming back to this pot time and time again. It heats so evenly. It's the perfect size for a family of 4 if you want to make soup or anything like that. And it's just so tight when you put the lid on. No steam escapes from this. It makes wonderful small batches of bread. It's I know the handle is oven safe to 485 degrees, and it's just a piece that I really enjoy using, but you're going to pay for it. This 4-quart runs anywhere between, I have to check my notes to make sure I don't misquote, about $300 for this size if you were to buy it on Staub's website. I got mine on Food 52 on discount for $97. Sometimes they'll put the black ones on sale. The colored ones, reds and greens, are always a lot more expensive, but this is one that I really enjoy. All of these Dutch ovens have their own pros and cons, their benefits. I really like them all for different reasons, and if I were going to pick, probably my Staub would be my first one, followed by my Smithy, followed by my $30 Crofton, and then my Cuisinart. I hope this helped you. To get your Dutch oven off to the right start, try my pot roast recipe you can find right here, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, guys.